welcome to another Kicking It with Kendall. Glad you could join me. Thanks for clicking on the icon to come and spend this week with me. This week, we are in Kodiak, Alaska. That's right, not in Utah, but we are in Kodiak, Alaska right here. It is such an awesome place. I'm going to take you on the journey this week. We're going to go around. We're going to see some really cool sights, some cool things. And I've got my wife and a couple of my kids here. We're here with some neighbors that have to invite us to come and stay at their house here in Alaska. So this video, I don't know how long it's going to be. I'll try and keep it at a regular time, but there's a lot of cool stuff to see. And I'm glad you could join and go along on the journey. So we're actually here at a national park, and there's some really cool World War II sites and things like that. We're gonna go check out some of those. So I'll bring you along. Let's get to it. This looks like some sort of something that was on some gears, probably a gun or something like that. It's like this one. I guess this probably came off of it to protect the shores here. Pretty cool stuff. Right here it looks like we have a Kodiak Military History Museum. We won't be going in here today. It looks like there's a charge and I have no money with me, so we're just looking on the outside today. Okay, I found the family and friends. Looks like they're out here exploring on another cannon.
Once they had airplanes that dropped stuff, it wasn't good anymore. Not much.
All right, some sort of a bunker, but it looks like it's wet in here. Yeah, but that's pretty cool. I'm sure that this is where people would stay here and shoot out these windows if they needed to. It's all flooded right now, got water. And somebody yelling through this hole. Oh, there's a face. Okay, this is up on top of the bunker that we were just in. You can see out there the big body of water. This was just to help protect during World War II. I'm told that these are all along the perimeter. You can see another one over there in the trees, just to protect all the way around here. We are now on a river. Got the kids out fishing, and I already gave it a shot, but I'm no good at it, so I think I'll do something I'm a little better at, which is video and a few things. So that's Nate out there. If you can see Nate, he's in the blue top there. See if we can follow him a minute. Here fishing on this really cool little river here in Alaska. I don't know if you can see right up there. There's a bald eagle right up there. There's one soaring, and then there's one sitting in the tree. Just right up there. This doesn't zoom in any more than that. You can see it just sitting right there. Okay, here we are at another beach. It's really cool. We got these black sand beach here. It is really neat because The only beaches I've seen are white sands. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's black sand. But over here, what everybody's coming to see is this baby whale. They say the orcas killed it. That is a pretty big animal. Come to Alaska, everybody, if you want an awesome vacation. So pretty here. Well, good morning, everybody. Here we are still in Kodiak, Alaska. And as you can see all around me, there's bugs too. As you can see all around me, still in the same location. This house right here is my neighbor's Airbnb. Please feel free to stay here. Book the place here in Alaska. Wonderful place. Just down the street down here is where we were fishing yesterday. There's just stuff all around, things that you can do. So anyway, I'll take you through some more of those things today. Lots to do around here, and I'll bring you along. So here we are, next day in Kodiak, Alaska. Good friends invited us to come here to Alaska with them for the week, and they have just purchased this house and are making it into an Airbnb. So if you're ever in the area of Kodiak, Alaska and would like to adventure out and see some really cool things that are around here, this house is available for an Airbnb rental. So you can look it up, I'm sure, online with Kodiak. I don't know how many there are out here, but awesome little house. There's several bedrooms in here. I'm not sure exactly how many. Nice kitchen and Wi-Fi and the whole works. So if you are interested, this is the place to be. So I'll put a link in the description and you can book this place for yourself. So here we are at another location here in Alaska. It is called Fossil Beach. You can see that fog coming in. That's pretty cool over there on those rocks coming in off from the ocean there. Fossil Beach. Apparently there's fossils to be found here. So we'll give it a go. We'll see if we can find something.
I'm good.
All right, here we are at camp.
Yep.
Got a good fire going right here.
Well, where's my movie?
Right here on the beach.
Uh-huh.
Check out the view. Dark sand beach. You can see Fossil Beach here. You can see over there. We've got some family members out there getting some fossils, looking for them out there.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool.
This is the one I got.
Check out this one right there.
I'm working on it still, but I've.
Oh yeah, hold that still. Let's see. Now, what is that right there? All right, we were here for a little bit and fog just rolled in. We're still at the same beach with the fire, but the fog just rolled in. There's everybody back there at the beach, or at the place where we had the campfire, still there. But look at this. You can't see anything. It just rolled in. Kind of cool. Misty. Wonder if I can find the cars. I think it's right up here. It's everywhere. All right, well, that is it for today. You can see everything around me is fogged in. So I think we're just gonna spend a little bit more time by the fire and then pack things up and, I don't know, move on to the next thing. So I'll catch you on the next little adventure here. It'll maybe be today, maybe tomorrow, but still part of the same video. But to you, it'll be right after this. Okay, check this out. This is an old generator. Let's go inside here, take a look at what we got. Big concrete structure. Looks like this generator has seen better days, but I'm sure it had a great function when it was working. That's kind of cool. An old generator. I'm sure it's probably World War II stuff here in Alaska. Awesome, in this big concrete structure. Tide is coming in right here, and it's going to connect this other side pretty soon. This little area that we came through on here will be unpassable until it goes back out. Good morning, everybody. Here in Kodiak, Alaska, again, out at the fish docks. Check this out. Have a lot of fishing boats all lined up here, ready to go. Little windier day today. Storm came in. I think it's going to be like this the rest of the week, but man, it sure is pretty. A lot of green and a little bit of fish smell, along with all these really cool fishing boats out here. Anyway, let's go check it out. this is the wrong way to go. Looks like tides is a little too high to go out that way. This reminds me of being in the Pirates of the Caribbean. Looks a little sketchy down here. I think we're going to a place that has some sea life that you can touch, kind of see how they feel. Maybe something that you don't normally get to do where you're from, but I think we're gonna get to do it today here in Alaska. Anyway, this is really cool. All these boats. Definitely not something I get to see in Utah with really no water around. I guess there's the Great Salt Lake and Utah Lake, but they're pretty shallow and not all that inviting for sea life. So anyway, we're in for a fun experience today. Glad you're here. This is a really cool memorial here that has names of a lot of people that have died while fishing or part of the community or associated with fishing, I guess, here. It's kind of cool that they can remember people, honor them this way. Right here in town. All right, here we are in the museum, showing all the cool things you can see here in Alaska, especially here in Kodiak. Looks like you might be able to see some salmon.
They think there are, but there's not.
Imagine that, salmon in Alaska. And looks like some grubs. Right here, I don't know if this is life size, but probably. That is one big bear. I think he's looking at me. This bear here is munching on a salmon. All right, we are now at lunch at the Kodiak Hannah restaurant. Of course, that's backwards to everybody on video, but the way that it's filming there. But anyway, the Kodiak Hannah restaurant, I'm hearing from locals that this is one of the best, if not the very best restaurant around. So if you're in Kodiak and you're looking for a good meal, the Hannah restaurant here by the docks, it's pretty cool outside. It's got like a river going by outside out here. I'll show you in a minute. But this is the place to go. I'll let you know how it is afterwards. We'll show you some of the food. Look out here. This is the view from the restaurant out here. Okay, food's here. This is the box lunch. No, I don't know what is it. Chicken box, and you can clearly see why it gets that name, because it's a box. And Sarah, she got the chicken teriyaki bowl, it looks like. That looks pretty nice. So guess we'll dig in. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, lunch was fantastic. Now we're here at a museum. I guess it's a touch museum. We'll have a few animals we can touch here. But let me take you around. Here are all different kinds of salmon, it looks like, here on the wall. This one's clearly not touching. This is the touch tank. Everybody gets to reach in here and touch some of these things. Some starfish. Ooh. What is that? Pretty spiky. Okay, here we are now. Yep, finished there touching all those creepy crawly things. Now we're here in the grocery store picking up some more food. Interesting thing about here is all of the groceries got put in a box. Probably because of all the boats and shippers that are here. They probably come in and buy things they need it all boxed up and loaded onto their boats. So I guess we get it in a box instead of a grocery bag. All right, here's another stop off the side of the road just to show you how amazing this looks. And green, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. Well, good morning, everybody. It's another cool morning here, a little bit rainy. We're out here under the bridge right now. I've got some family that are out here fishing. So let me show you, we're not having any luck, but let me show you kind of where we're at. You can see, pretty much have the river to ourselves out here. I'm not an avid fisherman, but my kids and some of our friends are really liking it, so they come out about every morning. But as you can see, a little bit rainy. Haven't had a whole lot of luck, so it looks like they're going to go explore down the river some. Here come the boys back from walking down to the end, looking to see if there was any fish anywhere. I guess there's none. So anyway, we'll go try another spot a little later. Okay, here we are at a hidden homestead here in the woods. Check this out. There's an outhouse off in the distance, right over here. Check this out. This is where old caretaker squatter guy used to live. Right in here. Colby, what do you think of this? Is this the adventure you were looking for? Just follow the crumpled vegetation. Okay, we've just been exploring. Found some fun things to look at. Now we're finding our way back through this jungle, and we're gonna go take a look in that cabin one more time that we saw on the way in to see what we can see in there, because ancient story is there was a guy that lived in there and nobody knows what happened to him, so maybe he's in there. We'll take a closer look to see. Okay, let's take a look inside of here. See what this is. Anything? Anybody? Anybody home? Boy, there's a lot of stuff down here.
This is a box right.
All right. Well, we got the all clear in the cabin. This is really cool. Your roof covered in moss, that would be, I don't know if that would keep water out or what it would do. All right, pretty neat. We're gonna head on back to the car here now. What is this? It almost looks like the Empire logo there.
That is legit Star Wars.
Oh, it is. Look.
Oh yeah, that's Star Wars.
It is. There's Yoda. And my buddy Darth Vader right there. Okay, we're back out to the cars, out to the road. Gonna leave this behind for a while. Pretty cool. Thanks for coming along. We'll catch you on the next adventure here in Alaska. All right, everybody, sorry for the bad audio. It's really windy and I don't have the wireless mic right now, but we're another day. We're out here. It's still raining. Welcome to Alaska, I guess. We're up here on this cliff. Kind of a fun little view out here, but with the wind, it kind of gets a little sketchy. We can push around. All right, guys, here we are, just on a random road. We're just driving around looking for bears, actually. I don't know if we're gonna see any, but we found a cool outlook spot here. We're gonna go right up here and look over the edge. So come along. We are walking to a place called White Sands. Like I said earlier in the video, the beach had black sand. So this is the, I guess, unique one out here is the white sand. All right, here we are. White Sands Beach. You can see there's some white sand over here. But wow, look at this view. Hey, there it is. Some white sand mixed in with this black. See if I can get some answers of where this comes from. It sounds like the white sand is the volcanic ash left over from years ago. Pretty amazing watching the tide come in, because you think it would be really slow and you don't see it, but you can easily see how it's just coming in. And within an hour or two, this will be completely full and I'll be standing in a place that's 4 feet underwater. All right, everybody, what's happening this morning?
We're running a race.
Running a race? 4th of July race?
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
In my boots.
Okay, looks like they're all getting ready to go here. That's the start. Nate! Pretty amazing view. Lots of them everywhere you look, all around. Come visit Kodiak. Hey, here we are at the end of the race. Here's Nate coming in right now. He finished! Looks a little sweaty. So now, as one of the activities on the 4th of July here, is they've hidden some of those glass balls that you've seen maybe that the Japanese used to use and they're fish nets. Those, yeah, they're just glass balls. Anyway, they've hidden some all over the island in different beaches, and so people are out looking for those glass balls. So that's what I'm doing here, is just walking along the beach to see if I can find one. There's several people out there looking. So I'll keep looking here. If I come across something, then I'll bring you in. All right, it's the next day. We didn't actually find a glass ball on the beach. We looked for a while, couldn't find anything, but it has not stopped raining since yesterday pretty much. It's been raining most of the week. But that hasn't stopped us from getting out, seeing some things. We're at a beach right here actually. You can see this sign that says there is exposed metal and debris on the beach. We are on the military base beach here. Basically what we're told is this beach used to be a landfill, and they would just dump stuff out here. And we've been scouring the beach looking for stuff. We found little particles of glass. I'll include some pictures all over the beach. So anyway, kind of a fun treasure hunt thing to look at. All right, everybody, so here in the yard next to the house we've been staying in, let me turn the camera around, you can see this. Right up here is this, what looks like a shed, is what's called a banya, and that is a Russian term for a steam house. So this being the last night, we're going to let the kids come in here and enjoy this in this rain and the cold. So I'm going to take you through on how this is set up and how it gets hot and steamy in here. Okay, so you can see, it just has this big old thick door right here with this handle like this that locks it. You can see it's just all made out of wood here, and inside of here, kind of like a sauna, but you can see there's no lights in here. I think the only light is what comes from the fire, but just a big room to sit around. And right in here you can see this stove. So we're going to light a fire inside of here, and then that's just going to get really hot, and these rocks in here get water poured on them, and we'll show you how that works. And then it gets really hot in here. So do you pour the water on the rocks?
Yeah.
After it gets hot?
Hot water here so you can put it in your bowl. Oh, the banya bowls aren't in here right now. You put it in your bowl so you can make like warmish or cold water to spoon on you to cool you down. But then you also put it all over the rocks. And if you have shingles on the walls, you spray your shingles too.
And then it just steams.
It steams.
So let's see in here. Looks like it might be going out. Let's see if we can get some more stuff lit. I think it might be going. Is there a way to control the heat once it does it, or do you just let the fire die down, or
I think you just
get
go
bigger?
For nuclear. I just always go for nuclear.
See how hot you can stand?
I don't know. This is my first banya, Kendall. This is my second time using it. As kids, we just went for nuclear.
The temperature right now
0
is really cold. Not registering. It has to be at least 150 to register. And it's nothing. We'll check it later and see where it gets to.
I'm not doing great with this fire.
Is it really going out?
It is. I thought it was rolling. I think it was just cardboard in there.
There is a light in there, isn't there?
I don't think so.
Okay, time to test the rocks to see if they're ready for the steam to happen. Oh yeah.
Hey, where's the banya bowls go? I think we took them back.
All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining me on this episode of Kicking It with Kendall. It has been fantastic. It's been fun visiting here in Kodiak, Alaska. Thank you to the Willises for providing us with this opportunity, and I'm so glad you could join us just to see all the really cool things here in Kodiak. I've never been here, first time here, and it is just so green, so amazing, so awesome. So anyway, glad I could share it with you. Here we are, it's 11 o'clock at night, and you can see out here it's still fairly bright. I mean, the camera does brighten it up a little bit out here, but it is 11 o'clock at night. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you on the next episode.